welcome to my channel. It's your village Igwe once again, and this time, like I promised, every month we are going to have a guest on this channel. And you see this black pretty sitting down here, this brown skin girl, her skin just like pearl, our destiny in the world. I will not trade our skin for nobody else. So we have the creative director of the Laura Russo brand, your luxury, bespoke, handmade fashion accessories. We have from your brooches to your handbands to your belts to your headbands. In fact, I'm going to drop her Instagram handle so that it's not be like saying I'm not told they make. You're gonna see. You're gonna see.
The best of the best.
Please tell us your name. I will not do that for you while you are here.
My name is Edidion, or you can say Didi or Loretta, anyone who chooses to call me.
Yeah, no, my name is Loretta. I'm just saying it for the first time.
Okay, yeah, many people do not know. So I prefer Edidion or Didi. It's my tribal name.
Okay, welcome to our channel. So you know how we do it now, and you will know the bone of contention for this our village that we are in is a village of relationship, because I feel like the most important thing in this world is us, me and you, human beings, flesh and blood. Doesn't matter what your achievements are, it doesn't matter, it doesn't still matter. I just feel like people that have near-death experiences, that life will they flash before their eyes, not with their career, not with their degree, now their family, the good memories. So at the end of the day, even when you achieve success, you want to share it with the next human being. You don't want to go and watch TV, or you don't want to go and hug your phone. So what does that tell you? Human relationship is important. And as humans, we go through life, because that's the whole idea of life. If you start to get challenges for this life, let me say you don't die.
Exactly.
Because as they go on, challenges are a must. And while we're going through these challenges, it's easy for you to feel like you are alone. It's easy for you to feel like, oh man, I only made this thing they do. You understand? And we are here to tell you that sis, bro, and in between, it's not only you that's going through it, and we want to talk about something. So my friend, my friend, well, you know, in this modern day and times where as you don't reach now, for you to be a civil servant is a shame. They go shame you. If you not say you be civil servant, go home. If you not say na service account you use, go home. You understand? Who the fuck are you? Who the fuck are you? Fire the shake. In this Dorime era that we are, everybody want to flex for the gram. Everybody want to start photograph with a bundle of money. Everybody want to do drip and ice on my neck. Ice. You can see my ice on my neck. Their father, not the only them they wear ice. So yes, in this generation where, in fact, you want to be 12 and driving a Benz.
Faster than a shadow.
Yes, you know, for those of us where not saying a lack of opportunity, because you get some people where they hate on all these guys because lack of opportunity. You just give them one small opportunity like this, you don't go see them again. They don't go. And we say, hey, I used to have one girl. Sorry, let me digress. I used to have one girl. I hope she doesn't watch this thing because we're still friends.
Then get ready.
No, that is my friend. Let me not call her one girl. I'm not denying her. Anyhow, that's my friend. I'm gonna go home with that. That she's my friend. And then when we were in school, we were clique. You know when you enter school, now you know at university they be now you want clique. As the year they go, the clique they reduce. That kind of thing now. When the clique still full, she was just me, I cannot double date so. I don't know how you guys do it. I cannot double date. Hey, just me and my boyfriend. I don't know how to manage many people. You can't make the people where they use dating as a business. And you know how group friendship they do. For inside group friendship, then we still get the gummies
Smaller clique inside.
now my gummy content is saying we cannot mind waiting our sis they talk. Seeing a lack of opportunity. Now they do her. I go talk like that. Everybody's entitled to her. She said, leave her. If we show this girl one rich married man now, we're not going to see her again. Fast forward to because my course was a 5-year course, so in our fourth year we do IT. Fast forward to our IT year. This one she dey talk am for year 2 when she don dey talk am.
Never say never.
I know say the girl with my oh God, if you watch this thing, forgive me, but you did it. So so fast forward to we can't go GRA now, go club, everything. Sister, we say now only our cricket which they focus on, and our one boyfriend. We be up and coming. Shout out to all up and coming. Keep on your grind, you're gonna get there.
Yeah.
But only one guy that said hi to her, that looked like he's rich. He came with, you know those men that you pack phone on their hand. We don't dance, time to go home. You find sister, we know sister Timoni. That could go with my bestie for inside the go say people. For sake of confidentiality, more say Chidima. People Chidima no day because some of us pack inside the taxi come. For us to pack inside the taxi go, Chidima was missing. And you know we didn't see Chidima money. And that's how my bestie in the group then I told me, see, a lack of opportunity. Now because she never see the men there. If men where would they follow approach her today with the money and everything, she go. And I feel like that was one of my first real life lessons, because you see people hating on you, people calling you if you succeed at anything, and runs what she do now me. Now this is, it's not like they hate runs. They never see the money there. They've never seen the big John. Once they see the big John, just like our friend Chidima, they will follow him in habits. So yes, we are not one of those people that are coming here to say all these things because we've not had the opportunity. Mind you, we're not going to lie, because people that know us watch this video.
Yes.
We just decided to take the narrower and the roads that is filled with trials and tribulation, because we know that we are going to miss, we are going to the mansion at the end, you understand? So yes, and it's not without its struggles. You know, every day, I'm sure you don't sit down and you tell yourself, see, this one had a struggle. If I just tell one of my toasters, yes, my problem will come on, don't you? Because I do.
I get that a lot.
I do.
That thoughts comes in.
It's not really easy, you know? And yes, we get rich, women and money. See, tell yourself the truth. Women like money. So if you are going to have a woman in your life, you are going to spend, I'm not going to forget to go spend money for me. For that listening that I'm coming to preach here about process and working hard, it does not mean that
naturally when you love, when you like, you give.
yes, natural. I will get person who will give me money. Although she has been owing me brooch since my last birthday, I don't know what kind of friendship we're doing.
Just about 10 days.
Yeah. So we're here. I want to ask her, because if I'm talking about it, it's as if I'm painting myself in a good light. But I have those experiences, and I know that she has them too. So we want to ask you, how do you cope? Because people tell you things like, you don't want to go out, you don't want to have fun, you don't get a shower dresses, just do your own. Every time they walk,
you're always big,
yes,
your beads, your design.
Yes, and people always tell you how you are wasting. That if you go out once, and meet somebody, your life will change. But you know that's not really what you want. Like me, I would say, I don't go life laughing no hungry me. You understand? I don't want to go smile, not because there's, so
at the end.
So how do you cope when you get to that point where it really presses your neck and you know that you can really just do what everybody's doing? And I'm not speaking for only you. I'm also speaking for the boys that decided not to do what other young kids are doing. You know, if you find yourself in issue, because we are girls, we only understand the situation from a girl perspective. But I'm sure to an extent, as a guy, you're watching this, you relate. So how do you cope with this? How do you bring yourself back to the focus? How do you reassure yourself that you're on the right path? You must not do what everybody is doing.
Okay, first of all, I'm a Christian.
Jesus girl, feel life. Yeah. Jesus girls feel life.
And then I've come to a point in my life where I'm like, I don't really care about what people will say. The only thing that comes to mind will be, what is God going to, what is he thinking about you right now? This is you're about to do, is it good? And then I hate inconveniencing myself or trying to please another person to displease myself. I'm a very patient person. I believe in process, and I cry when I am stressed, although not in front of people. Yeah, so, and then I get to reassure myself that there's always a light at the end of the tunnel. So I'll have to reassure myself that okay, it's a process, just calm down, everything's gonna be alright. And then of course I have my Bible app, new version, I have plans, when you're struggling, what you ought to do. I get to see so many verses that I can relate with, and after praying I am okay. And okay, there are still times that you'll be like, nothing is happening. This place is tight, this place is tight. What am I going to do? I'll just cry and sleep. And probably the next day, maybe not the next day, the following week, I just know that at a point I am going to feel better. This situation is not going to continue being like this forever. It's going to change. Nothing remains permanent. People come, people go, but God is constant. So until your time here is over, you have a lot of work.
Yeah.
So you have to get down to business.
That's all.
When it's looking like nothing's happening, you're in your wilderness moment.
He's working in the background.
Just because you're not seeing it doesn't mean it's not working. And then I got to realize that each and every hurdle that I have passed I've gained experience. I can help people out that are passing through a particular situation. I can relate to a situation better than how I would have related to it earlier before. Maybe you cry or you start doing or you start saying things. Just one of the things I learned recently is to calm down. Don't speak when you're angry. When you're excited, do not make promises. Keep quiet. Just calm down.
Yes.
So I think that's what I've learned.
Yes, girl. Yes, girl. Yes, girl. Sometimes your Igwe has to bring another lady to come and tell you, so that people will know that even inside the other village, it happen, you're not alone. So yes, that's the thing. I want to add to what she has said, because you see, life is not easy. It's our Christian journey. It's not easy. And a lot happened to me this year, and my perspective changed, and I realized that I have to. The beauty of Christianity is that it's peculiar to each and every one of us. You can. I'm sorry, Igwe is preaching today, but yes. So the beauty of Christianity is that it's peculiar to everybody. And me, I tell people that I believe that God is a woman. What works for you, I believe that God is a woman, because the only way you can understand the feminine, you have to walk in the shoes. Woman, not be something you could just say, I don't live with woman all my life. No! Nah, you have to be in the inner of the inner. So for God to feel understand us so detailed and everything. Oh no, he has to have some feminine attributes to him. You understand? So I believe that God is a woman, and I take God like that. And if God is our Father according to the Bible, then when they come out from church as small people, when they preach, they feel like that's the good. Rapture will happen, we all die straight to the fire. I checked my relationship with my earthly parents. They quarrel with Momsi. So then Momsi go make you vex. Now as adults, don't be say that time they not born you well. They go beat you. They go beat Chris for your head. But I realized my parents how we quarrel. One time I say, when Momsi they tell you something when you don't want to hear, you go all sad. But me say immediately we lie down for this floor, hold your belly. Momsi they forget say you shouted at her or she told you something. Immediately she drops everything. And what is it? My child needs me. My child is sick. My child, what will I do to ease my child of the pain? And that's it with God. That's what I really came to realize, because there's sometimes I used to have a boyfriend. When you have sex, you go to church, and you have problem. When I pray, I'll be like, oh, the devil whispers in your ear. No be you with us. Excuse my French. No be you with us fuck. Nah. How do you think God is going to answer? We have that.
And that is already a hindrance.
Yes.
When you succumb to that,
yes,
you can't communicate properly with God. So first of all, you have to get that gift, because it is a tool.
And that's what I learned this year. Do you understand? I said no. If God is truly my Father, if He is my mother, like I like to look at Him, if He's my parent, then yes, He knows. And if He's really the author and the finisher of our faith, that knows the beginning from the end, He knows. He knows that you have flesh. And because you are not Him, sometimes you give in to the flesh. Because, you know why they tell this thing? not talk this thing finish now. Person go see me the bang ash for club. Now once everybody come YouTube, come preach. Or they see me they rock somebody, rock your body for me. I have a relationship with my father. And I will not allow the accuser of the brethren to shame me.
Hallelujah.
You're not making it easy.
Right. I'm holding everything.
So yes, but the beauty of Christianity, and I think what really is important to God, in my own humble opinion, is, do you find your way back to Him?
Yes, you just.
Do you decide to stay away because of one small mistake? Because He knows. And for Him to say, how many times, how many?
70 times.
So He's giving you rooms because, and that's one thing I have learned in my journey of life. You have to make mistakes. I have this perfection syndrome, but it's only through mistakes that you grow.
You can learn and grow.
So I just want you to know that when we are talking this thing, it don't mean say sanctimonious. You understand? Sister Equitos.
Sister Luma.
Now really bad. The big anointing oil, nah. But so long as you're not, another thing is, so long as you're not taking God for granted, because you know that He will forgive you.
Then you keep doing it.
That one is different though. It's between you and your angel. We can't tell you. We don't speak for the gods
At all.
So that's it. You know, so that's it. That's one thing that I want them to know. While we're talking this, may they not feel say their way must be. It's okay. God understands that sometimes, but always find your way back to Him. And do not take Him for granted. And try. Make sure that
You don't keep going back to that same thing every time.
it's not easy, but you get there.
Easy, but
it's more like trying to quit smoking or trying to quit alcohol. But also work your process. Then my sister, I want you to tell us, you know, these days everybody wants to ride the Benz at 12. I was just telling my younger brother that your job is to go to school for us and come back with good grades. Yes, we understand that you are the only boy here you are blessed amongst women, but we are not expecting you to build us a house at your age. You are telling me how you want to drive. You are listening to trap music. You are telling me how you want to drive the Benz, belly in my no. Nobody wants that from you. There's an age you get to when you have done everything you are supposed to do. So talk to us about process, because you know, say this is our job. What we do, crafting, fashion designing is something that will school you in patience and process.
It's a patient skill on its own. So if you do not have that patience, don't bother yourself.
So what have you learned? What has it taught you in life? Like process, not skipping the process, being patient. What has your craft taught you? Because I believe that it has taught me a lot, and I believe that it has taught you
a lot. Okay, so when I started, that was a really, really long time ago. But let's just fast forward. So there was a point where I would have to source for clients, and then of course I improved over time. I noticed that the work I used to do over time, I get to discover simpler methods, more designs. So you just have to be patient, taking it step by step. Now I know I can relate better with clients. I know where to source for these clients, and so you have to be patient. But the thing with the world today is that you are seeing somebody that has worked for a very long time. You know, they are reaping the fruits of their labor. And you will just start. You want to move faster than your shadow. It doesn't work that way. If you have a sponsor, congratulations. God bless you.
But for us,
you have to be patient. I get to hear people say, you need to come out, you need to do this, you need to buy this or more. And I keep asking myself, where is this money coming from? Yes, I know I'm working, but I have responsibility. And there are things that come, like you have to take care of those things. It's not like you ought to totally neglect yourself, although I am guilty of doing that a lot of times, but I am
we're not judging you.
I'm learning to at least put yourself first, because anything happens to you, life goes on. So you have to be patient. But the thing is that you see this patience thing. There are nights I will cry my soul out. Sleepless nights.
You shut down. Wait to be that. You don't do. You don't
You get angry at a lot of it. You're not supposed to be mad.
Sometimes I call my friend.
Yourself
I say, babe,
angry about it.
And they come out. Oh yeah. That's how one time I called my friend. I said, you know what? I'm not ready to do a shower.
Okay, that was one thing I told myself. There was a day it was so tight, and I told God that if you're not going to provide, I'll die here. From that day, I can confidently say no day passes by that he doesn't provide. Like, no matter how tight it is,
he will not leave you out to dry.
Leave you out, as in, it's not possible, especially when you know you have put your everything in him and he knows that, okay, this child is depending on me. See, there's not something about God. He wants you to depend on him. Don't do like boss.
Our God is jealous.
Very jealous.
He's proud. And have you noticed? Let me cut you short. Have you noticed that something will do you? You could not exhaust all your options. Sometimes even derail from his commandments and all that. He could not try. I think God enjoys coming in at the last hour because he wants to show off. And this is a religion that advises us to be humble and everything. But with our God, he likes to make a show because he likes to show you why he is God and why you should. And he's just like, he's looking at you, he's looking at you, he's looking at you. Just like Job. We're going so far, Job in the Bible. When he reached that last, he comes bouncing in with all his glory. Like a typical Igbo Yoruba man that needs to show you that he has arrived. And he just comes in and he'll just throw his wand around, snap his fingers, and he'll be like, I see what you did there, Dad.
Like, this is the same God that, come on, Lazarus has been dead for 4 freaking days.
He allowed him. Lazarus is his best friend. I mean, you know, he allowed him to die.
For 4 days. Like, Lazarus was out for 4 days, but God was still on time. I think there are situations that people do not understand. He wants his name to be glorified.
Exactly.
Just imagine, oh, she has been married for 10 years and God blesses her with twins. And then at the end of the day, you need to say, oh, thank God. He wants his name to be glorified.
Exactly.
So our situation, no matter how bad the situation tends to be, when you turn to God, God turns everything that is meant to be bad for you into good, so that his name will be glorified. That's one thing. That's another thing that I've come to realize. So let us, can we just be patient? I know it's not easy. Even this one I'm talking, see,
no, look us, don't use us as your poster guests. We don't want you.
I've said, I know they do it again.
Oh,
I'm not tired. I'm not doing it again. Just let everything just end. I'm tired.
But they fear you. Anyhow, we won't
but you know what you're supposed to do after that. Just eat. Try to eat first, because most
once
times
you chop and sleep,
when you eat, then you pray and sleep.
Yes,
you're good to go.
Yes,
when you wake up.
And let's not be as if we're discriminating, because I intend to touch as many people as I want. Whatever is your faith. Whatever is your faith, because
our journeys are different.
Exactly.
You can't use yours to measure another person.
And whatever is your faith, because I'm sure even Muslims, they teach perseverance and patience and Buddha, and I try to mentor you.
Even if you
trust in your source
and every other religion, normally, like, you have to be patient.
Patience and process.
Follow the process.
Yes.
During the process, you get to learn a lot of things that will help you in the journey ahead. So that's basically it.
Thank you, girl. Thank you so much for agreeing to this. Y'all don't know I fried egg for her. I fan her.
I fried the egg.
I massaged her. I scoop her.
What?
I won't sweat her out. For her to come to this channel. I do not hide my mouth as I say it. I say it. I say it with my chest. I don't know who you will trust, your Igwe or somebody like your Igwe just brought.
So the Igwe is 1 million, man.
Thanks, girl, for agreeing to be on this channel.
Thank
I really
you so
appreciate
much.
you, and I hope you want to come back.
Why not?
Of course.
Next time we're going to drink tea. We're going to cookies.
Yeah, and I know that son are Igwe stingy. Now only me they drink water. I say she don't drink, she only like 20 liters. More than only minor. So yes, and I'm sure the tribes people will love you. I'm going to put her Instagram handle down, and don't forget I'll put a link down for my podcast. Something happened with the Anchor app, so that's why last week there was no episode, but they sent me a mail, they fixed it. Link will be down there, and so Igwe is launching her jewelry brand, so I'm going to put the business page. Go follow, support. Until we come your way next time, next week Wednesday, it's nothing but love time. Okay, since we have a guest, our guest will tell us what to eat. What should we eat next week? What should we have?
Brownies.
If it is the time you say brownie, people think of Igbo.
No,
It's specific.
no, just healthy chocolate brownies and parfait and curry and soup.
I mean, I cannot live in a world without garage. Very essential. I love it. Like
We
it's not.
love it.
We live
Whoever
whatever.
discovered
And you know,
cassava
I tried
and made it
fufu.
to curry.
I tried plantain flour. I tried wheat, but I always come back to garri.
Yeah.
There's something like eba garri. When it's hot, and you now open it in the middle.
Yeah.
Smoke is coming out.
Coming
It's
out.
your hot. Oh,
Everything
Jesus!
on point.
And you need to free yourself to chop that garri. Then you need to rush out.
At all.
And
Just
it's
take
not-
your time.
And there's something about garri. You feel don't chop the whole day, but if you never swallow eba, you know go be like say you don't gauge.
When I gained admission into school, my year one, I was with my best friend, Rachel. We are eating that day, but when I stood up, I was shaking.
You know, you need balance.
My dear, egusi wey no leave nothing. I fry.
Someone
am,
say you go
my-
swallow it. Someone say you go swallow eba. You need to swallow.
I felt good. I felt like it took me a while for my system to adjust.
Yeah.
Not eating about soup.
Oh my, you know, my body could shake. It's as if I will withdraw from cooking or
That is
something
very
like.
important.
Yeah, so chop eba.
Yeah. But not for those people that cannot eat eba.
I don't. We can't help you. We're not speaking for them.
We only speak for Ghanaians.
No, we will not be traitors. We can't help you. Go somewhere else. Where you're
Yeah, just
yes. Or you feel the smell and you feel chop and not the.
sniff it.
Thanks, guys. Bye. And don't forget to anything you do with kindness. If you're telling somebody, you tell them no with kindness.
If you have nothing nice to say,
shut up. We don't mean it.
you are beautiful. Oh, you look awesome. You look lovely. You can brighten someone's
And
day.
instead of you to talk, wait till this one they wear. Shh.
Those people are
Discuss
like,
with
wow.
yourself in your inner man.
Exactly. Or you're like, wow, your sense of dressing is out of this
No,
world.
don't give people fake compliments. I'm not up
Out
for
of
it.
this world. It's sarcasm now.
No sarcasm the person. Because now the person will come here and again. Another person will come laugh the person again. Don't mislead people.
At least you're not saying something bad.
Just say hi.
Just hi.
Just say hi.
Okay.
Just say hi.
That's
Just say
fine.
hi. And
That
that's
works.
it. I'm sorry to disagree with you on this one. Just say hi
That's
because
fine, that's fine.
So thank you guys. Thank you so much. If you've watched to this point and not subscribed, I will carry a ball for you. Ask her, I'm petty like that. I'm the queen of Akpo. And if you don't want me to carry you on my chest, subscribe. Buy land in this village now that they are few. You know all these estates there.
Yes, no.
Buy land so that you get best spots. Then you will not be buying close to the fence when you are doing
Close to the water.
river, when you are dumping the sea. Buy now. Please have a wonderful week ahead, guys. And I love you. Bye.